Yes, Abuamerican, the Higgy Hashmaster. Money. What up, y'all? It's your man Abuamerican. I'm back with a double header. So, got another question from brother. I'm gonna call. What am I gonna call him? What am I gonna call you? I'm gonna call you
Ahmed.
Nah. It's gotta be close to his name. Mr. Fulan. Okay, Mr. Fulan. You said, Assalamu alaikum, any advice on convincing your wife to wear niqab if she doesn't believe it to be obligatory? Man, y'all niggas has got to proofread y'all stuff. You know I'm like a certified English teacher. Then you be sending me stuff like this. Then y'all be like mad when I want to quit doing Abuamerican because you be sending me messages like, any advice on convincing your wife to wear niqab is she doesn't believe? My niggas, what are you talking about? Okay, it's Y-O-U-R. Your wife, not you are. Please, guys, grammar. Oh, I'm still an English teacher, even though I don't work in English anymore.
Is that how you feel about me?
Yes, my niggas. Hey, man, I've been married to this girl like almost, how many years now?
Oh, you forgot?
Yes, I forgot. I don't keep count of that stuff. Nigga, you keeping track. Why I gotta keep track too? Are you dead? Do I need to count? And if you dead, why would I count? How many years you been together?
Almost 4 years.
Oh, wait. I thought you knew. You said almost. I want exacts now. You was like, just give me a hard time on my video here. My niggas.
Okay, July 2017.
You usually gonna say this for the YouTube, bud. You just let everybody know. You know. Okay, yeah. Anyway, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, and how many years is that? I don't know. I was bad at math.
Ain't you got like a degree? Was going for a master's? Now you can't add up some years.
It's been a long time ago, babe.
See, you let these women go to university, and this is what happens. You see, look at this. So like 4 years. She still act like, man, sometimes it's like I'm speaking Chinese to her. She be like, what? What? So anyway, any advice on convincing your wife to wear niqab if she doesn't believe it to be obligatory? So first off, you got to look at the rulings. I mean, there's an ikhtilaf on the topic where, you know, as to whether or not the niqab is fard, if it's obligatory or not. It's a minority opinion that it isn't. Sheikh Al-Albani is one of the strongest of the ulama who holds that it is not obligatory. So anyway, you gotta do your research and your homework if you're gonna approach it from a religious argument standpoint as to whether or not it's obligatory to wear niqab. Secondly, you got a bunch of other stuff going on. If you can't just ask a girl to do something basic like this, and then, she doesn't respond in a positive way. See, Cats was all mad at me when my girl be tying my shoes on video, and then it's like, do you think I have to ask my girl to wear, like, niqab? If I say, hey, babe, I want you to wear niqab, you think she's not going to wear niqab? Of course she's going to. She already wears niqab. But she wear niqab if I asked her. You know why? Because she ties my shoes. You know what I mean? Oh. So she ties my shoes. So if you can't get her to tie your shoe, you think you're going to get her to wear niqab? See? Now y'all understand the importance of these things like tying shoes. But anyway, that's a different topic. We're going to come back to
Ask
your...
me, why I wear niqab?
I don't know. Why do you wear niqab?
Because I want to be exclusive for you.
There you go. You hear that? You see that? And I was just about to get into this. She just said it. She said, because I want to be exclusive to you. Now, this is a thing that's important. You guys got to understand. Is your woman out there advertising herself? That's the first thing I wanted to ask. You say, I take it she's wearing proper hijab. She's covering her curves and everything properly. And then after that, won't she cover her face? But you got different issues if she's not going to respond to you in a positive way. If you ask her to do something that's very simple, it's very problematic. There's something else going on. A woman who's enthusiastic to be with you and who is enthusiastic about you, she's not going to give you a hard time about something like niqab. Now, there's also a problem with asking her to wear niqab from you as a man, and that's because niqab is a religious thing. So you're asking her to do something that has a religious origin in it for you. Not really. Do you see what I'm saying? This is something that she does for the sake of Allah. So now, if you want her to wear niqab, you have to approach it through the door of religious, not obligation, maybe, because there's an ikhtilaf. If the scholars can't agree, then you just definitely can't hit her over the head and say it's obligatory. The scholars don't agree. So now you have to say, now what we do know that is in Islam, a woman is rewarded for pleasing her husband. And so sell it to her that way. And it's not really selling it to her, but it's using the religion in the proper way, in the proper manner. This is a way where you can use the religion to your advantage, and it's proper and it's correct. Tell her, I would be pleased with you, and then, in exchange, may Allah be pleased with you for pleasing your husband. I'd like it if you wear niqab. Boom. If she doesn't respond to that, bro, you might want to get some marriage counseling, bro. Line you up for a one-to-one with me, man. You might have a lot more going on than you actually think. But take that route, inshallah. Get back to me and let me know how it goes. Approach it from the doorway of Allah rewards the woman who pleases her husband. And we know there are several hadith on this topic. So look up those hadith and then bring it back to her and say, hey, like, look, this is what I want you to do. This, I'd like you to do this and I'd be pleased with you. And then in turn, in exchange, may Allah be pleased with you if you wear niqab for me. Or you wear niqab. Don't ask her to do it for you because wearing niqab is for the sake of Allah. Ask her to please Allah by pleasing your husband by wearing niqab because it would please you as her husband. I'm out.